The Raiders have signed linebacker Christian Elliss to a 1-year, $3.3 million contract. And Christian Elliss is an interesting player. He's 26 years of age. He had a breakout season with the Patriots in 2024. He played in 16 games, started in 5, had a career-high 80 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 2 forced turnovers, and 6 pass breakups. He also had 6 quarterback hits, 10 pressures, and just in general, he showed a lot of versatility beyond just stopping the run. Now, Ellis is a restricted free agent, so there is a chance that the Patriots can match this offer that the Raiders gave him. They will have until Sunday to do this, so I guess it's not 100% certain that he will officially be with the Raiders next season. But more than likely, everything seems to indicate that he will join the Raiders. I don't think the Patriots are going to match that offer. I mean, they spent a lot of money on players like Robert Spillane at the linebacker position, so I really wouldn't be too worried about it. But in 2024, he played over 500 defensive snaps, and he just saw a significant increase in workload this season, where he just earned a regular role with the Patriots roster from week 7 onwards. And before joining the Patriots in 2023 via waivers, he spent part of 3 seasons with the Philadelphia Eagles, where he played in 19 games with limited starts. He was mainly like a practice squad and a special teams type of guy with Philly. But his journey started as an undrafted free agent in 2021, and he has now grown into a rotational player with starting potential. And at 6'2", 230 pounds, he's got the size and the athleticism to play inside linebacker, and even sometimes can play at the line of scrimmage to get after a quarterback. But today, I just wanted to jump into some of his film to see what he could bring to the Las Vegas Raiders defense. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the tape. So when it comes to him against the run, he's really good at this. Here we got an outside zone run, and we can just see the backside. Christian Elliss is met with the pulling tackle, and he just shows good hands and strength right here to bounce off of this tackle and get right into the running lane to bring down the back for a small gain. Here we get him lined up at the line of scrimmage, and he comes in to pressure the quarterback, gets matched up against a smaller linebacker, and is able to take advantage of this. Able to drive him back into the lap of the quarterback and get half a sack on this one. Here we got another good rep against the run. Is able to get to the line of scrimmage, take on the right guard, and is able to get that cleanup tackle here and run support. Here against the run, this is a pretty impressive play. We get the guard that gets into the second level. He gets a block on Ellis alongside the pulling tackle as like a lead blocker, but he just keeps his eyes on the ball carrier. He doesn't give up on the play and is able to fight through the blocks and just makes a great play right here. Goes for the running back's legs and is able to bring him down for a minimal gain. Great effort right here. And on this one, just watch him completely shed this block from the center. He's able to put him on his ass, leaves him in the dust, and is able to come downhill and make the tackle. Great stop. And here we get to see him as a pass rusher as he comes down on a blitz up the middle. Nobody picks him up and is able to make them pay by taking down Aaron Rodgers right here. Now when it comes to pass coverage, overall he's pretty decent, especially against running backs. But sometimes when you go one-on-one against a running back like Tony Pollard in the open space, a lot of times he is going to give up a reception like we see on this one. Tony Pollard just cooks him on this Texas route. Outside zone run here again, and watch him just read this play perfectly and come up with another tackle in the run game. Here we can just see how he's a sideline to sideline presence at the linebacker spot. This time as a middle linebacker on this rep, Miami tries to surprise New England with an end around run to the tight end, but Ellis just completely sniffs this one out and is able to track him down along the sidelines for no gain right here. And here he's going to showcase his athleticism as a linebacker. You can use him in like quarterback spy type of plays. And we can just see here, he's able to bring down a mobile quarterback like Kyler Murray on this 3rd and 4 in open space. Able to force the Arizona Cardinals to kick a field goal. So this is a great play right here. And not an easy play for most players to make. Here we're just going to see that he's a smart player as well. This is a great heads-up play inside the red zone where Arizona tried to trick New England with this play-action pass where they ultimately toss it to McBride to the inside, but Ellis is able to stay disciplined, reads this play perfectly, and not only does he read it perfectly, somehow, some way he's able to keep a monster like Trey McBride out of the end zone. Just a fantastic play right here. And here against a cover 3 zone, we see Ellis has good awareness and shows off good hands, able to get the interception off this tip pass. Here on a 3rd and long situation, you can see some of his upside as a coverage linebacker though. He's going to get matched up in man-to-man coverage against Breece Hall, not an easy task. And here they're going to run some type of mesh concept. And he does a great job right here in man-to-man coverage. Able to fight through the traffic, stays on his man the entire way, and ultimately forces an incomplete pass. Great coverage right here. Now on this one though, he is going to give up a big play. He's going to get matched up against a tight end. The LA Rams are going to run a play action pass right here. And you can just see he absolutely cooks him on this rep. Gets a clear step on him for the touchdown right here. And on this rep, we got him going against running back Devon A-Chain on the outside. And that's another guy that it's no easy task to cover one-on-one. But he's going to try to beat him on this go route up the field. But Ellis shows great coverage and good ball skills, able to get his hands in there to force the incomplete pass. Here on a 3rd and 8 situation, he's going to get matched up against a running back once again on this corner route. And once again, great coverage right here. And once again, able to get his hand in there to shut this down. So overall, when you're talking about Christian Elliss, he's a cheap, young linebacker that has some upside when it comes to pass coverage. And he's really good against the run. He's a very athletic guy. Brings an immediate upgrade when it comes to athleticism and size at the linebacker position. Has a high motor, and he sort of fits the ideology of like a Pete Carroll-led defense. We can kind of see the trend so far this offseason, at least on the defensive side of the football, has been a lot of these one-year prove-it deals. And it seems like the Raiders are targeting guys that are hard hitters and athletic players to add to the defense, almost reminiscent of like a Legion of Boom style defense like Pete Carroll had with the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I'm not going to go out on a limb and say that we're going to have that type of success here on defense, but it does seem like that is a trend for this new regime when it comes to selecting players on defense. To me, by the Raiders signing Christian Elliss, this is almost like a replacement of Divine Diablo, and honestly, I'm 100% okay with this. He shows a lot more upside than Divine Diablo. Still young, he's hungry, and he's going to be a very serviceable linebacker in this defense. Gets after it in the run game, and he's pretty solid in coverage. I mean, he is a linebacker, so against like good tight ends, athletic tight ends, especially in space, he's gonna lose those battles more times than not. Against running backs though, he showed pretty solid tape, so he should do a good job in coverage, matching up against running backs and tight ends for the most part. Now overall, I like this signing. Now I don't really know if he's going to be the starter for this defense moving forward, but at the bare minimum, he's going to contribute as a very good rotation linebacker, and he has shown some upside that he could potentially start in the NFL when needed. With the Raiders losing Spillane and Divine Diablo, we're getting some guys to fill into this position. Wouldn't be surprised if we target linebacker in the draft either. So I definitely like this signing, and I do like the upside he brings to the Raiders at the linebacker position. But Raider Nation, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of Christian Elliss and his tape. Do you guys like the signing? Let me know in that comment section down below. And also, anybody that is new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification. The draft is right around the corner. There's going to be a lot of breaking news, players to analyze, things of that nature. So if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. But with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next one.